Hello beautiful bleeding woman. I'm glad you want to take some well-deserved time for your self-care. Because bleeding every month isn't easy. I'm recording this from the beautiful Barichara in Santander, Colombia. And I'm fortunate enough to be bleeding right now, right here. It's like a little period retreat. And I'm really lucky to have this time here to calm down and to be away from the city and the hectic working life. But not every woman can do that, I understand. That is why it is so important that we integrate some little self-care habits into our daily lives that we can do whether if we are on vacation or if we are in our day-to-day life, and that will make us feel more nourished, more loved, and just better, that we can cope with the emotional and the physical stress or pain that is coming sometimes with the period. Because we know that the period is a really, really important and profound time if we take the moment to really appreciate it and to just stop for a second. So I will share with you my 10 most favorite self-care habits I do when I have my period. And I will do them all here in the beautiful Barichara. And enjoy this wonderful place. It is so beautiful. I'm so blessed right now. And I hope you get a little bit of the summer vibes too. So let's get started. And by the way, you can also use those self-care tools when you're not bleeding, because as women, we deserve to take care of ourselves every single day during our cycles. Get creative. It happened to me so many times that during my period I feel super lost. And I'm on this emotional roller coaster where I don't know where is up and down, left and right, where these emotions come from. What do I do with these emotions, with this sadness or this anger? I don't know. So my best tip for this is create something. Redirect this energy into something creative that really, really, really helps you to feel better. Because our mind can go really crazy and lose itself into an idea or a problem. So what I do, take pen and paper and just paint something, draw something, write something, create something with your hands. Anything goes. And trust me, it takes your mind off, it calms you down, it releases the crazy emotional energy, and you can just put all of this into your painting. Anger, sadness, confusion. Try it out. One idea of something you can create is your period mandala. I made a few videos before about how to create your period mandala. And honestly, every time I get my period, on day one, I take some time and paint my new period mandala. It is a wonderful, wonderful practice. Outdoor kitchen vibes. Now, when we feel a bit meh during our period, we tend to reward ourselves with junk food. But truly nourishing means avoiding the food that will worsen your period experience and eat the food that will better your period experience. Avoid junk food for sure. Very salty foods, very spicy foods, very sour foods. All of that can increase bloating because it increases inflammation in the body. And heat. And I mean, your body's already really hot during your period, so you don't want more heat. Also avoid alcohol and coffee. I know, because that will dehydrate your body. What you can eat, water and tea are always awesome. Cacao is really good because of the high content of magnesium. All kinds of veggies and fruits are awesome. Light soups or stews that will keep you cozy and warm if you're cold, if you're in a more hot climate, if you're more salads. But in the end, again, listen to what your body needs and asks of you. But for sure you can also treat yourself to some chocolate or ice cream if you feel like it. Just don't make it the norm, because it will not help you feeling better emotionally or physically. So start your day with water. Drink a lot of water during the day to keep hydrated. And eat fresh, colorful and a great variety of foods. And you'll be fine. So let's talk about fitness. I know there's always a lot of debate going on about this and a lot of different opinions, and scientific evidence doesn't exist. So my personal opinion is just do what feels good. If it feels good to work out, do it. If it feels good to take a few days of rest, do it. I mean, your body's doing a really heavy job detoxifying, so why put it under more stress? But then on the other hand, if exercise helps you to get rid of this emotional period roller coaster and stress, why not do it? Just remember, the period time is a time out of your normal routine. There are no rules, you just do what you really need in the moment. So maybe embrace the slow life and do some more calm and nourishing movements. Really start to listen what your body needs. Cozyfy your life. Now during the period we can feel a bit tense and bloated, so don't make it harder for yourself. Put on the most comfortable clothes you have, nothing tight, everything super light and comfortable. I have these special PJs I just love, and they are super fluffy and super cozy. Now I always sleep in them when I have my period. So get a cozy blanket or some silk sheets if it's really hot, or nothing, and really just give yourself the gift of being comfortable. The phenomenon of feeling tired during a period is called period fatigue, and it's super normal because, let's be honest, our body's doing quite a heavy job during that time, detoxing and replenishing yourself. So why don't we help our body a little bit and we take some naps? If you have a hammock, I mean, best thing ever. But you can also just lay down on the sofa in a park, and if you cannot take a rest, just close your eyes for a few minutes. That can do wonders. I want to talk about something not many people talk about, because it's kind of a taboo topic: period blood. I highly recommend not to throw away your period blood. What do I mean by that? Is what we do: we use tampons. We put the tampons into the trash. Even if we use a cup, we put the blood into the toilet and it goes into the trash. Our blood contains our DNA, our information, and it can be so healing if we don't literally throw away our cells, our blood, but we honor it. We bring it back to the earth. I got this knowledge from the indigenous communities in Colombia, from the grandmothers that told me, plant your blood. What does that mean? You collect your blood with a cup and a little glass, and you put it into a plant, into a house plant, a specific plant you choose. That's going to be your period plant, and you take care of it and you talk to it and you nourish it. The earth and the plant will help you to transform all the anger, the sadness, the emotions, all the pain, the bloating, everything you have to heal on your period. If you live in nature, of course you can put it in a tree, in a specific tree. If you have a little stream, flowing water nearby, you can also put it into a river, because the water purifies the blood. And you will feel a difference, I guarantee you, once you start doing that. It's just such a wonderful feeling if you don't put it into the toilet or into the bin, but you put it into the earth. It is so healing. Trust me, try it out. Now let's be honest. During our periods, we can feel bloated, kind of tired, and sometimes not really beautiful. So what I recommend is take some time to beautify yourself. Do a hair mask, a face massage, video there. Take a bath. Take a long shower, give yourself a massage or let someone else do it. Put on a little bit of makeup if you feel like it. Do your hair, extra nicely. Just give yourself a little bit of extra time of beautifying yourself and just feeling fabulous, because you are beautiful and you are amazing in every single stage of the cycle. Intentionally slow down. This is a really nice practice I try to do every time I'm bleeding. Just really try and slow everything you do down. Walk slower. Take in everything around you, all the details, the plants, the sounds, the smells. There's a true magic in slowing down. We notice so many other things around us, and we notice our body more too. So just take a little bit more time when you walk to your work, when you go to the toilet, when you eat. Slow down your life. I do not want to sound hippie here, but the truth is, plants are healing. Just being close to them during your period, being in nature, going outside for a walk in the park, laying down on the grass, just having a plant close to you can really help you with your period. They ground you, they bring you back to the origin, they bring you back to what's important in life. They calm you down when you feel anxious or emotional. Just look at the plants and you will feel better, I guarantee you. And the same is true for animals. They have a really calming and soothing effect and can be really great companions during your period. The art of doing nothing. One of my favorite things to do during period is nothing. It takes quite a bit of practice because we tend to be busy all the time, and when we're not busy, our mind goes, I need to do this, I need to do this. But if we intentionally take a few days, if we can, or even a few moments to do nothing, to don't scroll on the phone, to don't check emails, to don't clean the dishes, and everyone has a few moments. They kind of feel bored, but if we take those moments and just be with ourselves, close our eyes, or just watch the surroundings, see what's going on, just be in the moment, it can really help you to let go. And if you can take like 1 hour before you go to sleep, like a kind of me time hour, where you just put on some candles, some nice music, and you just lay down and just be, without having to do anything. Trust me, the best ideas and the best insights come when you do nothing.